What is going on, internet world? My name is Tommy. You probably know me as Rivet, and I'm your coach of the Atlanta Braviaries, the highest flying, flyest looking team on YouTube. And we are here today with our semifinals match of the UBL playoffs against BadGuyCam in the Salt Lake Seadra. This is going to be an awesome match. Welcome to the workshop. Alrighty guys, we are here breaking down our semifinals matchup against the Salt Lake Seadra and coach BadGuyCam. We did play Cam in the regular season, we did win 4-0, but it was a really tough match, a very long match, and I'm expecting this one to go a little bit differently. So just a quick recap of his team since we did go over it already. His first mon is Naganadel, an incredibly scary poison and dragon type, incredible offensive stats with the beast boost ability, 127 attack, special attack, and 121 speed. It can clean really easy with Draco, Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, it can set spikes and toxic spikes, U-turn, it gets some cool physical moves like Fell Stinger and Smart Strike. Next up is Clefable, an incredibly versatile, pure fairy type, very bulky with the Magic Guard and Unaware abilities. It can be a Calm Mind threat, a Cosmic Power threat, just a utility mon with stuff like Stealth Rocks, Thunder Wave, and Knockoff. It can run just offensive sets with its great move pool. It can Wish Path, it can Soft World for longevity, pretty much does it all. Last time he brought a Calm Mind set, I don't think he'll bring it again just because it didn't work, or he'll bring a more offensive Calm Mind set, maybe Calm Mind 3 attacks, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, and Fire Blast, something of the sort. Next up is Rotom Heat, very versatile fire and electric type with the Levitate ability. Very good stats across the board, 107 in both defenses and 105 special attack, if I'm not mistaken, with 86 in speed. It's very solid pivot, overheats and thunderbolts hit pretty hard as well. It can pain split for recovery, defog hazards away, and just toxic stuff. Next up is Slowbro, an incredibly bulky water and psychic type with the regenerator ability, a fantastic Rocky Helmet user, and it can teleport out with regenerator to get a whole bunch of HP back. It can fire off big future sights and scalds with that base 100 special attack, I believe. So those do hit pretty hard. Just a very bulky and annoying mon. It's definitely coming. It's his best answer to Mega Absol. Next up is Staraptor, a very offensive, flying, and normal type with the Reckless and Intimidate abilities. Very strong with double edges and brave birds coming off Reckless. It gets a coverage move in close combat, and it can pivot with U-turn. Probably not coming. He didn't bring it last time. Skarmory shuts it down pretty hard, and I have a couple things on my team that revenge are pretty good, such as Weavile. Next up is Mega Absol, an incredibly scary offensive threat, a pure dark type with the Magic Bounce ability, and very strong offensive stats, 150, 115, and 115 respectively. It can Swords Dance up, it can Sucker Punch and Knock Off, it gets close combat, Superpower, Play Rough, Iron Tail, a bunch of good moves. It also gets a bunch of good special moves, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. So in this match, he brought a Swords Dance set last time, but it didn't work out. I'm expecting, a special a mix set this time, something like Knock Off or Sucker Punch, Thunderbolt, maybe Swords Dance again, maybe Iron Tail this time to hit Diancie. So we'll see. I don't really know what Absol's going to do. It's probably going to mess me up. I got to predict right. This last time it gave me a little bit of a heart attack. So next up, Copperaja, a very bulky steel type with a huge attack and HP stat. Last time he brought a Stealth Rock and Variant 3 attacks. I expect an Assault Vest 4 attack set this time, or maybe a Choice Band set to try to take on Skarmory a little bit better. But it's very bulky with a great move pool, and they have Heavy Metal and Sheer Force abilities. Heavy Slams and Heat Crashes hit very hard, especially boosted by Heavy Metal. It gets other good moves such as Stone Edge, Power Whip, Earthquake, Play Rough. It can set Stealth Rocks, it can do a bunch of other things. So still definitely expecting Copperaja this match. It's a pretty good mon form. It does a whole bunch against my team. Next up is Hoopa, an incredibly scary wall breaker, a psychic and ghost type with 150 base special attack, and a very scary move pool. It can also nasty plot up. Psychics, Shadow Balls, Focus Blast, I believe it gets like Thunderbolt and Energy Ball. It gets an incredible special move pool, and there's pretty much no switch-ins to it. Even something like Goodra can obviously have Psyshock, which would do a whole lot to even Assault Vest set. So I don't know if Hoopa comes. I have a whole bunch of stuff on my team that revenges it incredibly easily, but I have pretty much nothing that switches into it. He didn't bring it last time. I think it might come this time. It has a decent chance, but I think he does have some better mons on the team that serve as wall breakers, such as Naganadel and Mega Absol. Next up is Verzion, incredibly versatile grass and fighting type, fantastic speed tier at base 108, and it can do a whole bunch of different stuff. It can be physically offensive with moves like Close Combat, Leaf Blade, Stone Edge, and Sword Stance. It can be specially offensive with moves like Calm Mind, Focus Blast, Leaf Storm. It can run, utility sets with its big 128 special defense. So Verzion, it didn't come last time. It could come this time. Again, I have a lot of stuff that pressures it pretty hard, like Weavile and Mega Medicham and Gengar, so maybe it doesn't come. Next up is Armaldo, a pretty bulky bug and rock type. He brought us an Assault Vest set last time to take on Gengar. It didn't do it very well. I don't think he'll bring it again. If it comes, it's probably just a Stealth Rocker and Rapid Spinner. But I don't think it comes this time. I think he's got better answers to Gengar, such as that Copperaja. Next up, he's got Glaceon, a pretty offensive and bulky ice type, base 130 special attack. Gets pretty much Ice Beam and Free Shot. That's pretty much it. It can Wish Pass and Yuan. It doesn't get the greatest coverage. So probably not coming. Again, I have a whole bunch of stuff that messes that up. And it invites in Mega Medicham and stuff like Moltres pretty hard. Maybe he brings like a choice spec set. My team doesn't super love Ice, and that could hurt pretty hard. Or he could bring something, just like a bulky Wish Passing set with Yuan or something of the sort. And then last but not least, he's got Torterra, a pretty bulky grass and ground type, a great stealth rocker, gets good moves like Wood Hammer and Earthquake. It can set leaf seeds as well. Again, probably not going to see Torterra. You know, Weavile totally messes it up. I have a bunch of other things on my team, like Moltres, that totally screw it over. But if he's really scared of Gastrodon, he shouldn't be. Last time he took it out of the picture, no problem. But maybe it'll come because of that. So with that quick recap out of the way, let's hop into what I am bringing this match. Leading us off, we got the Remedy. I didn't bring the Remedy last time, but I'm bringing her this time. She's looking pretty solid. Obviously, Slowbro is sitting in the way, but I do have Thunder Punch for that. I'm running Max Attack, Adamant, Max Speed. This outpaces Max Speed, Rotom Heat. He's offensive. Drain Punch, then Headbutt, Thunder Punch, and Fake Out. Fake Out does a whole lot to some of his offensive threats that might want to set up or wreak havoc on me. Something like Naganadel, something like Staraptor, or Mega Absol. I can force them out or make them take a big chunk. Drain Punch does a whole bunch of stuff like Rotom Heat and Copperajah. Then Headbutt hits Clefable pretty hard, and then Thunder Punch is obviously there for that Slowbro. Might be a little bit of a prediction game. If he's got Rocky Helmet on Slowbro, I'll take some chip, but I can pivot out into something else, try to, you know, eat a hit, you know, switch into a Future Sight or something of the sort, and keep that from running me over. But Remedy looks really, really solid this match. I don't think he'll be expecting it just because Slowbro, and I didn't bring it last time, so I'm hoping it can do some good work. Next up, Skarmory, Windshear the Skarmory coming back. Pretty much the same set I brought last week. I mean, it is the same set I brought last time. Rocky Helmet, Brave Bird, Body Press, Roost, and Defog. Max HP, Max Defense. Again, my best switch into Copperajah. And Defog has the way that Copperajah might want to set. It's also a pretty decent switch into Mega Absol if he's not carrying Thunderbolt or Flamethrower. If he's not, I can Body Press that, or if I'm at max HP, I can squish it with a Body Press. It's also a decent switch into physically offensive Virizion. Brave Bird will do a whole lot, and a +2 close combat can't kill me. So really liking Windshear again this match. I need him to keep the battlefield clean and switch into some of those big offensive threats. Next up, Cheshire the Gengar. I brought Cheshire last time, but he is a huge key to this match again. This is my best way to break down the Clefable plus Slowbro core. Bringing a little bit of a different set. I'm bringing a substitute set again this week, but I'm rocking a Willow Hex set with Sludge Wave and Black Sludge. Gives me a little bit more longevity. And it hits Copperajah with a Will-O-Wisp coming in, because that thing probably wants to come in every single time. Maybe he can be really aggressive, switch in Absol if he wants to switch in that first before he's Mega. I can get a Will-O-Wisp on that. That would be awesome. But I don't want to miss a Focus Blast, and crippling those guys would make the jobs of Windshear way, way easier. So Hex does a lot to a bunch of stuff, especially if some status is off. Sludge Wave is there for Clefable. Even if he starts Calm Minding up, a +1 Clefable takes still 57 minimum from Sludge Wave. And unless he's got Psychic or Stored Power, I can do a whole lot to that thing in return and probably not die. Next up, rocking Thundersnail, Gastrodon Thundersnail, running the same exact set from last time, except I switched out Sticky Hold for Storm Drain. Storm Drain, let me take Scalds from Slowbro, but Scalds aren't doing a whole lot anyway because I am rocking quite a bit of special defense, and I don't want to lose my leftovers to a trick. Last time he tricked me a Choice Scarf on Rotom. I don't think he'll do it again, but I can't take the risk that he won't just because it is a pretty viable option. I'd expect him just to Toxic into me straight away, but this makes it so I can't lose my leftovers to a trick. I can fire off a big Scald, I can Earthquake stuff like Copperajah, recover just for longevity, and then Toxic stuff like Clefable if he's unaware, or Slowbro coming in. So I really hope Thundersnail will do some good work. He tried his best last time, even with a Choice Scarf, but I really need him to do good work against that Rotom Heat. Next up, Symphony Regalia, the Diancie coming back. Same set again, essentially from last time. Just a specially defensive set. This is my main switch into Naganadel. Hopefully it doesn't have Smart Strike. I did reveal that it does learn that in the team preview last time. So I'm hoping he didn't watch the video. If he did, I can. But a Smart Strike would hit me pretty hard. Otherwise, this takes Dracos and Sludge Waves and Flamethrowers pretty well, even from something like a Choice Specs Naganadel. Moonblast and Diamond Storm does a lot to that. I'm running Body Press over Stealth Rocks this week because Copperajah comes in super free against this thing, or so he thinks. Body Press will do over half if he's got no defense investment and just max HP. And then Heal Bell just to heal off Toxics going into Thundersnail because that's pretty free. Or maybe something like a Cheesy Burn that gets put on Windshear or something. And then last but not least, we're rocking Trinity, the Magneton. Running an Eviolite set with kind of a weird EV spread in the Magnet Pull ability. Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Volt Switch, and Light Screen. Max Special Attack, Max Special Defense with the Calm Nature, and just 4 in speed so I don't get speed crept. Last time he brought Setup Clefable, and Moltres shut it down because he didn't bring Thunderbolt, he brought Flamethrower. This time, I don't think he'll bring, Calm Mind. If he does, it'll be offensive with Calm Mind, or maybe just Soft Willed 3 attacks, something of the sort. But I don't think he'll expect me to bring Magneton. I think he's going to overcorrect. He's going to bring at least Thunderbolt over Flamethrower, and this will let Trinity take it on a little bit better. If he brings all 3, then okay, I can have Thundersnail try to do some stuff, or try to switch in Cheshire to do some things. But otherwise, this is another good answer to take on Clefable plus Slowbro. I can trap Copperajah, try to make it take a nice little Volt Switch, and I can also set up a Light Screen. So that's something like Naganadel is not going to be doing a whole lot to Diancie, just because even if he's like Choice Specs, it'll do under half, but it'll still do a lot. So I'm really liking Trinity this week. It does a good bunch against his team. Hopefully I can surprise him with this thing. Otherwise, it just smacks a whole bunch of stuff on his team. Light Screen is also just good. For Rotom Heat, it wants to come out on this sprint pretty much every time, but I can, play a little bit more aggressively, not necessarily go into Thundersnow, go into something like Symphony, because I'm not going to take anything from a Volt Switch. So that's the team we're rocking with so far this week. I'm really hoping this works. I want to try to make it to the finals, but Cam's a really good battler. He did beat Adam, the #1 seed last week, and that scares me because Adam whooped my ass. So with all this out of the way, let's hop into the battle. Alrighty guys, we're about to hop into this semifinals match against BadGuyCam in the Salt Lake Seadra. You can see the six I expect him to bring up on the screen. Naganadel, Clefable, Rotom Heat, Slowbro, Mega Absol, and that Paparaja. I could definitely see Hoopa or Virizion, or maybe that Armaldo again sprinkled in there. But you've seen the 6 I am bringing and why I am bringing them. If you haven't, go check out the team builder. But without any further ado, let's hop into this match. Okay, we do see Hoopa instead of what? No Naganadel again is really surprising. I thought that thing did a number on my team. I'm surprised it didn't come. But Hoopa totally messes me up. He's probably Choice Scarfed, which is bad. Oh my god, Scarf Hoopa literally rips me apart. Calling it right now, I'm about to lose to Choice Scarf Hoopa. I didn't even consider that, but it bodies this entire team. But Symphony is now a dedicated Hoopa response. I don't know how much I'm going to do to it. Diamond, it should do a decent chunk. Hoopa's physical defense is pretty trash. But holy crap. If that thing is choice, regardless of what it is, I'm in a lot of trouble because Hoopa is a beast and a half. If he's like Choice Specs, if he's Choice Scarf, I can handle a little better. But let's see this thing's move pool. I frankly didn't do enough due diligence on Hoopa. It does get Energy Ball. It doesn't get a Steel move, which is good, but Energy Ball will do a lot, especially if he's like Nasty Plot or Choice Specs. So I can lead Remedy and try to threaten something immediately. I can lead Trinity and try to Volt Switch. I can lead Cheshire and try to do some shenanigans, or I can lead Symphony. I think I like leading Remedy. It forces in Slowbro immediately. I can fake out pretty much anything else. If he leads Hoopa, then I'm just going to have to go into Trinity. It's my least useful member, but let's lead Trinity. He's going to lead Slowbro. Harden to Thundersnail. If he Toxics, that's fine. He's probably just going to teleport out, but I can't take a Scald. Scald would do a lot. Gastra's going to come out. He's going to Trigger him. That's fine. I'm going to click Earthquake. He's probably going to go into Paparaja. He's going to teleport. Oh, he's going to just teleport. I should have Toxic first. But he's going to go into Cop. He's probably going to click Heat Crash. So I'm going to... Man, he really... I didn't even think about Trick Room. That was a great bring. I know you got Heat Crash, and I know you're going to flick it. He could just be Assault Vest. It depends on how invested he is. He's probably Choice Band. He fully expects me to go into Skarmory right now. If he's Max Attack Adamant, it's pretty much a guaranteed 2-shot. If he stays in and goes for Power Up, I'm also just dead on Gastro. Who do I need more, Windshear or Gastro? I mean, Windshear is my check for this thing. I'm going to stay in and click EQ. I think you're not going to go for Power Up. If I'm wrong, then okay. I guess I'm feeling really ballsy tonight. But I don't think you're going to click Power Up. I think you're going to click Heat Crash. Yep. See how much EQ does. He's Life Orb with Sheer Force. EQ does a lot. Excellent. Alright, well I burned a turn of Trick Room. I did a lot to this guy. There's no way you click that again. Absolutely not. If you do, then you're a baller. Farm's coming out this time. There it is. He's going to take Helmet and Life Orb. And you're dead, essentially. You got one more move left in you. I'm going to click Roost just to make sure I live. And you die. But I'm so glad I didn't overthink that. I literally just lost the game because I overthought. I'm not doing that again. No, sir. Attaboy Windshear. Attaboy Thundersnail. Thundersnail putting the team on his back. I'm going to go into Symphony and scout what you're going to do. Set Rocks. Yep, I knew you were going to be a utility set this time. Totally cool. I'm going to go for a nice little Diamond Storm. It tickles pretty much everything. He's probably just going to... Oh, he stays in. I get a defense raise, which is cool. He's going to talk to me. That's okay. I feel Bell. If I bet, you just soft-welled here. I'm gonna click it again. I'm gonna click heal bell just to heal myself up. Then I can try to get into remedy. Oh, you're gonna go into slow, bro? That's okay. If I were to bet, you telly out here. But let's see how much it would do. All would do a lot. I can be really aggressive and go into Cheshire. I don't want to do that though. I can also go into Trinity. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to keep Gastro healthy. Psychic, totally cool. I'm gonna gobble that up. He's just gonna sack off Tusk here if I were to bet. I'm gonna set up a light screen. Alright, I'm just gonna come out. That's okay. And now I'm going to go into... What do I want to do? I'll go into Thunders now. Click Trick. Let me show that I'm not Storm Jinx. Pretty please? Nah, I just gonna talk to this. And I'm just gonna click Scald. Slowbro comes out. Fine. Oh, I burned it. No! I did that last time too, I'm pretty sure. That's tragic. I need to get these rocks out of here. He's just gonna teleport. I think. So I'm gonna go into Remedy, try to proc the pressure. Oh, he's gonna TR again. He's leftovers. I'll click Fake Out. Just get a little bit of chip. And now I'll click Thunder Punch. Oh, it does a lot. Oh my god, Hoopa under Trick Room. That's so much worse. I mean, it's not worse than Choice Scarf, but holy crap, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna go into Trinity because I need Symphony more, I think. Please don't go for Focus Blast. Shadow Ball, 42. Alright, well, the Spadef top totally didn't matter, but that did an ass ton. What is that, Choice Specs? No, that's just regular Hoopa. Oh my god. I'm gonna click Volt Switch. He's just gonna kill me here. You could totally be the Ghost Berry for Cheshire. That would be horrible. What is it? Cassive Berry? If I were to bet money that's what you are, or you're like a Sawfest, I'm gonna go into Cheshire and click sub and see what you do. If you stay in, then I'm in trouble. That means you're the Ghost Berry. Yep, he stayed in. He's the Ghost Berry. Yep. Not good. Not good at all. I need Cheshire really bad. This will kill Gastrodon. But I gotta get into Remedy. Zen Headbutt doesn't do anything, actually. What the hell? Oh, he's a Psychic type. That's why. I gotta get into Symphony. And click. I gotta go into Symphony. I can't lose Gastrodon this early. Shadow Ball. 34. No Spadef drop. Damn. Ghostberry Hoopa. If he's not Ghostberry and he's bluffing, then he's a god. But there's no way he's not. But I'm now in a position where Mega Absol just completely bodies me. I should be able to take 2 Shadow Balls if I miss this Diamond Storm. Slowbro comes out. Alright, you can, switch out into Cop and try to get Regenerator. I should have clicked Moonblast there. That was a mistake. I'm going to click Moonblast now. I can't let TR get back up again. Alright, good. He goes down. Alright, Mabsol's going to come out here. And it depends on what he clicks. I think my play... Oh, Clef comes out. You're probably going to try to Toxic me or heal up. I can go hard in Cheshire. That's a really bold play. But I think it's one I want to make. He's utility. Oh, if he knocks off, the game's over, so I can't do that. I'm going to heal Bell and heal off Gastro's burn. I bet he knocks off. Yep. Now I'm going to start spamming Moonblast. Oh, he's going to... Oh, he's Wish. No. He's going to get into something. Depends on what it is. I'll click. He's probably just going to stand and Moonblast. I can't let him get into Caparaja. I got to get into Cheshire, but I can't safely at all. I'll go into Thunders now. See what he wants to do. He's going to knock off again. Aha! You cannot remove my leftovers. He's just going to Toxic me again. But I'm going to be bold and go into Cheshire. Just depends on how much Sludge Wave is going to do to that thing. Make that double. Sludge Wave probably doesn't kill. But Slowbro's gone. And I can win this game without Cheshire. If he clicks Knockoff a third time in a row, he's a god. He's thinking about this, which makes me think he's totally going to do that. Oh, wait. He doesn't have Moonblast. I'm going into the Remedy. Are you kidding me? And I'm going to click Zen Headbutt. Nah, Gengar was the play. Whatever, I can heal that off later. He's just going to Wish. Probably. If I go for Fake Out and he goes into Hoopa, I'm in trouble. Man, I should have gone to Gengar. I knew that this thing was going to go for Toxic. I got blinded by the fact that he didn't have the stupid move. He didn't have Moonblast. Realistically, Fake Out would do nothing. So I'm just going to click Zen. Make sure that Hoopa can't come in for free. I don't know why he hasn't sacked off Caparaja yet. Bonk. Oh, 75. Did a lot. Oh, I got a flinch. I'm very sorry. This thing was Spadef. So Gengar definitely wouldn't have killed it. Sorry, bud. No bueno. Well, that majorly sucks. I'm very sorry, Cam. No one wants to deal with hacks on a regular day. Let alone playoffs. I understand that, my guy. No, he's mixed defenses. He's not all the way, but Thunder Punch will absolutely kill. I don't want to risk missing, but at the same time, yeah, if he goes into Absol, that'd be pretty bad. I'm going to click Thunder Punch. He's going to go into Rise and just sack it off. Totally cool. I got to heal his burn off or get a Drain Punch off on something, but his Mapsol is going to come out. I got to sack something off. He's going to go for Swords Dance, and then I've essentially lost. Because my Stardy is broken because of these dang rocks. And the only way to get rid of them is on Wind Shear. But I gotta see how much Fake Out is doing to Mapsol. Fake Out does a decent chunk. I can cycle a couple, but this poison is making my life bad. Yeah, Mapsol comes out. I know he's got like Thunderbolt or something on this stupid guy. I'm gonna go into Gastro. The best case scenario is he clicks Thunderbolt or Flamethrower. I don't know if he'll do that. I bet he just goes for knockoff straight away. He knows I have to switch here. Please. Nah. Well, Thundersnow's dead. I gotta go into Symphony and heal off. Try to heal off the burn. Oh, he could have Iron Tail this time. He'd have to hit it, though. I'm gonna go for Moonblast. Realistically, what happens if I go for Moonblast? He goes into Single Ladies, and then I gotta stay in and let this thing kill me. I gotta try to heal Bell. He's either gonna kill me or switch. But I gotta try to get the Toxic off of Medicham, because the last time I needed Fake Out to win a game, I died to Toxic. I mean, a close combat could also just kill me. Probably. No, CC doesn't kill me. The only way he kills me is if he has an Iron Tail and he hits it. He goes into Clef. Oh, now he's going to be able to Wish, though. Crap, crap, crap. Alright, I gotta spam Moonblast. What did more? Moonblast? Or, no, he was Spiff. No! Time Storm. Oh, we lived on 2. He doesn't have Protect, though. So he's gonna have to try to Wish into something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna click Moonblast so I don't kill. Or so I don't miss. He probably goes into Hoopa. Yeah, I should have clicked Diamond Storm. It didn't matter. I can get a Spatak drop. Nope. Alright, well, I gotta stay in and click Diamond Storm. I should live this. Diamond Storm will do enough where Gengar will kill through the Ghost Berry, And then I just got to reset Medi a couple times with Fake Out. Oh, he just goes straight for Shadow Ball. Hit this Diamond Storm. Thank you. Oh, actually, that might not kill. But then Remedy can pick it off with a Thunder Punch. I'll probably do that first. I don't know. Well, Diance's going to go down here. Koopa, I'm assuming he's got actually he's got HP investment because he's a Trick Room set, which means that the berry will he'll totally live. So I gotta go into Remedy and click Thunder Punch. He's just going to go into Clef and sack it off. Alright, well, Mabsol is going to come out here. Yup. Yeah, knockoff does way too much to me. Please don't click Thunderbolt. Knockoff. He's going to take Helmet. Now he's going to go for Thunderbolt, but it's too late. Because Hoopa's sitting there, I can't Fake Out safely. Man. Gengar is just sitting here useless. I thought he was going to be so important, but he just wasn't. I'm going to Roost to keep this thing front. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, gotta go into Remedy. But I've lost. He's going to go into Hoopa. I can kill it with Thunder Punch, or he can pivot into Rotom. He's going to stay and take the Fake Out. Yeah, the game's over. Because he knows I have to switch. He's going to click Knockoff. Gengar's going to die. He's going to go into Hoopa, take the Fake Out, and then reset. And the game's over. I don't know why I didn't bring a Scarfer of any sort. That would have helped. But unfortunately, the UBL ship ends here, it looks like. Yeah. Gengar's gonna go down. I'm at least gonna get a 2-0 out of it. But I gotta click Fake Out. He's gonna go into Hoopa and take it. Yep. Thunder Punch the Hoopa. Mapsol's gonna come out here. Oh, I should have brought Bullet Punch. Would Bullet Punch have killed? Yep. Bullet Punch would have killed. I would have won. I didn't have room for it. That's a shame. Well, the UBL was a great season. GG's to Cam. After beating Adam, you know, I didn't deserve to win that game because I got absolutely demolished by Adam, but, you know, he brought some really good prep. I knew that this Absol was going to be, you know, special, but at this point in the game, there wasn't a whole lot I can do about it. But that Hoopa definitely messed me up. If I find out that Hoopa wasn't Kasib Berry, I'm going to blow my brains out, but it most definitely was the way he stayed in. So, GG's to Cam. Thank you guys so much for watching this season of the UBL. We got some other great Pokemon content happening. We got the NPBA and the SDF going on. OMDL Season 3 is just starting up, and then we should have some other stuff in the works. So lots more Pokemon content for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.